Hey everybody, welcome back here to my Maverick recreation in Architect. Just before I get into the time lapse today, I'm just showing you just a little something I did off camera. I added some details here around these maintenance buildings on the launch tunnel. So I just wanted to show you that before I get into today's chunk of the episode. So I went ahead and did a lot of the custom supporting off camera, just because I find it quite tedious to watch. Personally myself, and I think for you guys, if you're watching the B&M project that I'm doing as well, I've done a lot of custom support videos in that series, so I didn't want to repeat myself too much. It's the same process, the same thing, just adding all the pieces in. I used reference photos of the actual coaster to try and mimic the support work as best as I could. It's not 100% possible to make it like completely accurate. I don't have the tools to do that, but using the pieces I did have, I did try and make the coaster supports as accurate as possible. Today's episode really is kind of about the foliage and getting the kind of the trees put in the right place, and the groundwork. The lower areas of the coaster kind of have this darker tone in the soil and in the grass, and they have fences around the low areas. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and also kind of tidy up this area, which I'm doing right now, which is kind of the end of the coaster. I wanted to make those paths nice and curvy, add foliage and everything, really setting the land up for when I get into doing the other kind of little buildings that are in this area. Also in today's episode, I'm actually going to go in and do the restaurant. I think it's a Chick-fil-A, I'm not sure, but it's a building that's next to the kind of queue line building, and it's a restaurant kind of takeaway area with some seating. So I'm going to go ahead and do that also in today's episode. Let me know if you're enjoying this series so far. If you are, give me a thumbs up and just leave me a comment down below. I'm really interested to know if you guys are enjoying the work that I'm doing. I'm really enjoying this project. I really love this ride, as I've said before. So to make it in the game, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I mentioned it back in another video that I wanted to do it, and I couldn't quite get the layout correct, but I finally kind of figured it out, and which has brought me to this kind of series really. When I do recreations, I kind of think it's going to be like a mini kind of series, a mini project, which in a sense it is, but actually I put so much detail into these kind of recreations that they turn out to be like a full-size series, and I don't really intend for it to be that way. Kind of, I think 4 episodes would have been great, but this is turning out to be, I think it's going to be a good kind of maybe 10 episode kind of series. So yeah, I've got plans for more recreations. I've started to build and film another one, and I'll let you know in the future what that will be. But I really love doing them. I don't know why I don't do more of them really, because I do enjoy doing it. They are quite, I find quite difficult sometimes. I find it difficult because you are trying to recreate something that is real, that already exists, and people are sometimes quick to judge and say this is wrong and that's wrong. And of course, when you're building it in a game like this, everything can't be that perfect. For example here, the fences that I'm doing around the low areas in real life are actually wooden, and there's no wooden pieces in the game to do curvy kind of diagonal fences. So I've had to use the Shy Guys 4 mod set fences, which are great, I love them, but they are steel, and so I've just made them brown and I put bits of wood in just to kind of make them look like the wooden fences. But yeah, like I said, people are kind of, sometimes they say this is not correct, that's not right, and this is different, but sometimes you have to change little things just to make it functional within the game. So sometimes that's why I'm put off a little bit by doing recreations, but I do them to my best ability, and I really do try and create what I see. So like I said, sometimes not 100% accurate, but I try and make it as accurate as possible. As long as you guys know what it is and you can see that it's Maverick, then that's all that matters really. But packing in lots of detail in there is something I love to do. Sometimes I have to miss a little bit of detail out, but I really do doing these. So yeah, like I said, I plan to do one more after this one, which you'll see what it is when I put it online, but I look forward to sharing that with you in the future. So we're going ahead here, and I'm just starting out this restaurant, which is at the back of Maverick here, and these pieces that I'm putting in right now are from the Architect Toolbox mod set, and I think they are perfect for what I was trying to do. They actually kind of exist on the real building, and I thought it'd be great to include those pieces because they really do look quite like what the actual building looks like. So I'm just kind of copying a couple reference photos I can't really see the back of it very well. I found a view of the back of it on Google Earth, but it's quite blurry, so I'm kind of using that as a rough guide just to kind of create this building. But as long as the sizing of it is somewhat correct, and it fits in scale with the rest of the ride here, then I'm happy with it, to be honest. I'm just kind of putting in basic pieces, walls and stuff, and the basic roof pieces, and then building upon that to try and make it look like the real building. But yeah, this building is the start of a few buildings that I'll be doing in the area. As you know, Maverick has quite a large surrounding area, so I do intend to include a few more of the buildings that are in the area. There is a building by the entrance with like a seating area. There's this building that I'm doing now. There's this huge round building as well by the drop, which I'm not really sure what it is, but I built that as well. And of course you've got the wave swinger. There's the old car ride, which I'm going to try and include parts of just to really make this area a full atmospheric kind of scene from the park, which is also what I did when I built the Raptor recreation. I wanted to try and get the atmosphere of the area of the park into the recreation, and that's what I've kind of found out that I like to do, so that's why I'm doing it again, basically. So if you've enjoyed this video, then do give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And if you are subscribed, hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when I next upload a video. But yeah, I mentioned in the last episode I put online, I'm really interested to know what you guys want to see on my channel. If you want to see kind of more coaster related videos that aren't to do with Parkitect or anything like that, do let me know down below in the comment section, because I'm really interested to know what you guys want to hear and want to see. But thanks for sticking around, and thanks for joining me here for my Maverick recreation, and I'll see you all next time for another episode. And at the end of the episode, as always, I've left a couple screenshots just to show you what I've done today in the episode. But stay cool, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.